Happy Wednesday, guys. So, just to review, we are still talking about triangles. On Monday, we were classifying triangles by their angles and their sides. And we also reviewed a little bit angle sum theorem. I believe that the IXL didn't really work on that with you, but it's a really good thing to know. So again, what do all three angle measures have to be in a triangle? They all have to add to equal what? That is right. Always 180. Okay? So again, if I have angles A, B, and C, and I know that just because of the markings, this is obviously a scalene triangle because none of these angles or sides are equal. So let's make this guy 23, and let's make this guy 45, and we're trying to now look for C. So it looks like C. How are we going to find that? We are going to take our trusty calculator, which doesn't like me right now. We are going to open up my calculator app, or we could do it by hand, no problem. All right, clear it out. I've got 23, and I add it to 45. So that means that A and B are 45 total. Okay, or I'm sorry, are 68 total. Okay, now this does not mean that C equals 68. Okay, I have to subtract the 68 from the 180. Okay, so I clear out my calculator. I hit 180 minus 68, and I get 112. Okay, so this is actually an obtuse angle. All right, so that was a review on the angle sum theorem. Okay, now we are going to look at the exterior angle theorem. Okay, so the exterior angle theorem states that the measure of this angle and this angle add to equal this exterior angle outside here. Okay, we call this part here an exterior angle because it is outside that triangle. But you already know that any two angles here, when they make a straight line, have to add to how many degrees? Oh, 180, which is the same thing as the measure of a triangle. So it makes sense that these three angles here, A plus B plus C, equal 180 because those are also the three angles inside the triangle. Okay, so the cool thing about the exterior angle theorem is that if you know A, or you know B, or you know C, or you know this exterior angle here, you can figure out some of the missing parts of your triangle again. Okay, so I'm looking at my triangle here, and it looks like I know that this angle is 85. I don't know A, but I do know C. Okay, so we have a really easy way to check our work, which is kind of cool. Okay, so if my exterior angle sum theorem states that A plus B is equal to C, I can write a little equation that says A plus B equals C, which in this case is 110. Now, I already know what B is, so I've got A plus 85 equals 110. Whenever we're looking for a missing piece, we subtract. We subtract 85 from 110, so A equals what? Take our calculator, we plug in 110, subtract 85, and we get 25. Okay? Now, I already know that this plus this plus this is going to equal how many? 180 degrees, right? But I also know that I can look at this and figure out the missing piece here because these two angles also equal 180. So we're going to double check and make sure that that makes sense. Okay? So if I take 180 and I subtract 110, 180 minus 110, oh, I can't type today. 180 minus 110, ugh. This is why I don't like adding or subtracting on here. It hit keys really incorrectly all the time. Alright, so this number is 70. That's 70 degrees, right? So I can also double check and make sure that that sum is 180 as well. So 70 plus 85 plus 25, again 180, we're good to go. Okay, that is the exterior angle theorem. It helps you pick up pieces to the puzzle. So again, this angle and this angle equals that exterior angle here, which is outside of the triangle. Alright guys, I will see you on Friday.